Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast after what has been a few weeks off. We are back and ready for the Oscars special. So this episode's gonna be a bit strange. We've been back for a while. So, Keanu, what have you been up to these past few weeks?
Thank you, Alex. And moving on to me, yes, I have been not away, but doing things. I've regathered my passion for basketball. I've been taking up the local court and just hustling. And I thought it'd be fitting just today, just to keep the theme going, that I'd watch a film that I'm very fond of. That is White Man Can Jump, from 1992, I believe. Sorry, Woody Harrelson.
It's the story. It's the story of your life, Keanu.
Oh yeah, it's. I enjoyed it so much more now because it's more of a mature movie, and I think I last saw when I was like 14.
Damn,
that's 14, and then now I see so much more of the humor in it as you do as you get older. So definitely enjoyed it more, and I already loved it when I first watched it, but I do love it still.
That's good. That's good. I've been, I'm back at uni now, which is getting busy. But it's always, you need something to keep the days busy, as I tell literally everyone I meet. These past few months, I've really found a passion for hiking.
Oh yeah,
which you of course have been part of. But I don't know where that's come from. Like a few weeks back, I went to Anaconda and I dropped something like maybe $200 on like hiking equipment. Like, shoes, backpack, and whatnot. It's been great. I don't know. Anyone listening, if you live in Sydney or Australia surrounds, go check out the Blue Mountains. It's a really nice drive. But more importantly, in the area of movies, I've been actually quite active on Letterboxd. Keanu, a few weeks ago, lent me some DVDs, and I'm 3 into the 6 recommendations. I've checked out. This isn't one you let me. I watched Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
Holy crap! What a great movie!
Great movie.
That one deserves an episode on its own. Robin Williams is so stupidly good in that. Whiplash, which I hadn't seen before. Even though how much I love La La Land, I was surprised I didn't Damien Chazelle one. And then from the ones that you let me, I've watched The Seventh Seal, Possession, and Eraserhead. Possession was definitely my favorite out of those 3. That was stupid good. And it kind of ties neatly into Conclave, because, as you know, Isabella Rossellini was in Conclave. I also watched Inglourious Bastards for the first time a few weeks back. We both watched The Monkey, which was pretty good. I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which didn't actually hit that well for me. Maybe I'm just uncultured. And then in the good old horror department, we all went and watched Heart, Eyes, and the Monkey.
Oh, yes, we did, yes. I thought it was a lot less active than I thought. But yeah, so that's 3 films I've seen in the last 3-4 weeks. So yeah. Not as active as usual, but a nice variety of different films that we've seen.
That's good. That's good.
It is good.
And then, for those of you who are listening to the podcast, you can actually check out some of Keanu's work. I'm just going to do a little bit of shilling for him. If you guys are familiar with the band of a mutual friend of ours by the name of Neko Band, Keanu has been editing and filming together some of their concerts. And, combined with the musical stylings of my very good friend Alex as well, and Keanu's supreme editing skill, it is absolutely worth checking out on their Instagram. All right.
Thanks, Alex.
That's all right. I got you, dude. That's what this podcast is for. We're just chilling each other's side ventures. Yeah. I think maybe we'll talk about that process sometime. We'll see how we go. Okay, either way, we'll be back with the break for the reason you're all here today, which is to hear our takes on the 97th Academy Awards. See you then, folks. Welcome back to Cinemaniacs, folks, where I've just been given the devastating news that Isabella Rossellini is not in Possession.
I understand where your typo came from. The lead actress is, of course, Isabella Adani. It's not the worst mistake in the world. I just lied.
At least it's the same name. What other films has Isabella Rossellini been in that I might be familiar with?
I think it's maybe because I mentioned Blue Velvet, which is David Lynch's one of his works.
I got confused with Eraserhead. Must have been. Okay, here's how this is going to work. We, as you know, a few weeks ago on our last episode of the podcast, filled out a ballot of all of the Academy Award nominees. Here, I have a list of the nominees and winners from last year. I don't know. Do you think we should read out the nominees or just the winners? We'll see how we go with that. We'll go through them, mark them up, and then whoever gets the most points shall be crowned the Cinemaniac of the year.
Where should we start from? Should we start with Best Picture being in the first
category? I reckon
Oh,
let's leave that till the end. I think
Yeah.
we'll go by this list, which is in the order of which they were announced, and we'll mark
Okay,
them off
yeah,
that
that
way.
works. That's good.
Okay. So first, we've got Best Supporting Actor. One that you and I were both very passionate about, Keanu. And
Oh,
the winner for
yeah.
that one was, of course, Kieran Culkin from A Real Pain.
1 for 1.
You got that? Did I use that? Are we sure that's what I put? Actor
I'm
Real
sure I put
Pain!
that.
We're 1 from 1. Let's go. Let me mark that off.
Yep.
Tick.
1
All right.
for 1.
Next, Best Animated Feature. The winner was Flow, which I now learnt today is a Latvian animated film. Did you select that one, Keanu?
I did not cook with that one. No.
Me neither, unfortunately. That's Best Animated Feature goes to Flow, which I cannot. Where is it on this list, Keanu? Which column is it in?
Is this animated short?
No,
No.
full animated feature. Unless could they have left it off this? Oh, live action. No, that's not it.
Where is it?
They've left it off this chart.
I don't. Surely not.
Oh,
Let's
animated
slow-
feature. Second column, second from the down. Yeah. I selected the Wild Robot. Unfortunate.
I did. Inside Out too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't quite cook with that one.
It's interesting because,
It's alright.
Disney used to be a reliable in those categories these past few years, but now you see some more of the indie films starting to.
And I don't mind that. I really don't mind that because I sense that Disney might be losing some of its, I don't know, ingenuity or something. I don't know. What the go might be. Because I think the 1 or 2 wasn't too great either. I think the sequels aren't working. I think that they do what they do best, and that's make the original stories. From the early times where they began, right to even the late 2010s, they cooked a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and it's not just that they were original stories; it's the fact that they retold existing stories in a way that was different and brought a new meaning to the original. But what they're doing these days, although you know what, Inside Out is actually definitely example, but not so much with the Wild Robot. Is they're just doing a carbon copy of the original, which I don't think people appreciate as much. It really, you gotta they need to bring something new to it. Next we've got Best Animated Short. And the winner for that one was In the Shadow of the Cypress. Did you? I swear you picked that one too.
No, I chose
No,
Yuck.
I picked that one.
You got it.
I got that one. I'm up to
Okay.
2. Okay, that's cool. Don't know what that was about. Sorry to the makers.
Got to regain this lead.
We miss Yuck. Best Costume Design. I feel like I'm gonna go through the nominees for this one. We had A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. For Best Costume Design, the winner was Wicked.
Why did I pick Nosferatu? That is just.
What did I pick?
Did we
You
both
picked
pick
Nosferatu.
I picked. I might have changed it. I remember changing my mind for some of these, so I don't know. But it is marked out as Nosferatu here, so I can't really give myself.
We're being very strict. It's whatever we marked it out as. I remember I did the only one that I actually marked out my change to was that international feature, and I think I botched it. But for Best Costume Design. I picked Wicked. I'm 3 from 4.
3 from 4.
Okay.
I'm
Best
1
original
from 4.
Not time to do some catching up, dude. Best original screenplay. We have Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance, and the winner was Anora for Sean Baker.
We got it.
You got that one?
We're back.
What did
We're
I
so
put?
back.
We're so back. It's so over. We're so back.
Did you put The Substance, maybe?
I think I actually did. I'm struggling so hard to find these in the column, dude. Best original screen. I clicked Anora. I swear to God, I will show you this after.
For a lot of for a lot of guesses that we made, being completely uninformed, having not seen much of these movies, we're doing all right.
Absolute cinema.
Intuitive selection. We're running on pure intuition.
Okay, next on the list we've got Best Adapted Screenplay. The nominees were A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing. And the winner of the Oscar was, of course, Conclave.
I'm happy with this one. Conclave was great.
Ecstatic. Do you want to talk a bit about why you think it deserves it?
I think it was just. It's so dumb to just say it because it was well written. Because of course it's well written because that's why I won the damn award.
Written, and that's really
it's just a nice nice, what's the word, compact or something tight narrative, and it doesn't it doesn't dip. It just it's this very compelling drama that doesn't rely on anything else as heavily as it does with the conflicts that each character and the bigger problems that surround them. Like, it's just it's what
It's the kind of
yeah.
movie that doesn't rely on, like, while it is really good in cinematography, color, costuming and whatnot, like the front and center is the story, like the gritty political drama that it is. And one of my favorite memes from this Oscar season has been Ralph Fiennes. Like, a lot of people have been making these clips of Ralph Fiennes in Conclave doing all the political machinations behind the scenes to get him the Oscar for Conclave.
Oh my god!
And there's this one, I don't know if you remember in the film, there's this one scene where they're like, perhaps you do want the papal ship after all. He's like, no, of course not. And he's just sitting in the back row of the Oscars auditorium. And then the meme ended with a story about Pope Francis being in hospital, and then the caption was literally just I'm forgetting now. The caption was just, this is going a bit far to get Conclave the win, purposely giving Pope Francis pneumonia.
Oh,
okay,
no.
I'm going to steer clear of that topic.
While we're on it, I will say that my favorite moment that occurred during the ceremony was all the comedic little moments that happen in between each category announcement. Conan O'Brien calling out Adam Sandler for his outfit. And he, like...
Do you think that was staged, though? That's my question for you.
I feel like it. I don't know. If I get the feeling that it is, just so they're not, nothing out of the blue happens, like nothing. It doesn't go off the rails. Like, it's controlled. It's pretty well controlled. Yeah, no Will Smith slaps.
When Adam Sandler walked up and hugged Timothy Chalamet, that was very funny.
Maybe what if Will Smith's slap on Chris Rock was staged? What if?
Some things
just did it really well.
He staged it really. Some things we'll never know the answer to. All right, that brings us to the next on our list, which is: did we already do the best makeup and hairstyling?
No. I think that went to.
Does he know? So the nominees were
The Substance, right?
It did, yeah. The Substance.
Yeah.
So, beating out Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, and Wicked. Did I select that? Is the question. Right. You got that one right?
Yeah.
I went for Wicked. That's unfortunate. I think that was a good call from you. I should have stuck with The Substance.
Actually, I lied. I didn't actually mark it out on my ballot.
You fool.
Did I just leave that unresolved?
Actual fool.
One. I'm just gonna say I did.
Okay, if it comes down to a tie, I'll give you that one. Okay? If it comes down to a tie, you get the tiebreak on that one.
Actually, if it was me, I probably would have done.
I don't think I remember you talking about The Substance for this though, because you actually you literally said to me like she's green, and then I didn't count. Do you remember that?
No, it was for Wicked. I think I would have done Wicked. I don't know.
No, you were saying that like they didn't deserve it for Wicked because all they did was paint Cynthia Erivo green.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking hair as well. I don't know.
I think The Substance. Yeah. I think for me, in hindsight, it should have been between The Substance and Nosferatu.
But now that I get to pick which one, I'm going to say The Substance.
Okay. Again, if it's a tie, I'll give you that as the tiebreak. Okay. Best editing: Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, or Wicked. Do you know which one came out on top for this one, Keanu?
Which category is this again?
This is best editing.
Best editing was Anora.
So it was. There is no way I selected that.
I did Emilia Perez. I feel like stupid doing that. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, at the time, it looked like Emilia Perez was going to sweep the thing, and it kind of fell apart. Where is best editing? Editing. At
the bottom of column 2.
Thank you very much. I went for The Brutalist.
Someone...
Best supporting actress. Next on the list, we've got Complete Unknown, Wicked, The Brutalist, Conclave, or Emilia Perez. And Zoe Saldana from Emilia Perez took this one out. Did you get that one right?
No, I picked Ariana Grande for Wicked.
So did... Oh, we both did on that one. That's right.
I thought she was good, but
I know a lot of people thought she got robbed.
I guess Emilia Perez
was just
had a good performance. I didn't see the movie, but...
You know what, Keanu? I'm not planning on watching it either, the way it's been panned.
I think when you overhype a film too much, I just get turned off by it. It's like, oh my god, it's like the best musical we've seen in years. I'm like, okay.
See, this is the thing
Why are you trying to oversell it? It's like you're overselling it.
Again, this is the thing about The Brutalist. Everyone's saying it's this cinematic epic that everyone should watch it. That it's 4 hours long or 3 hours long. Like, no. If it was showing in cinemas near me, I definitely would have seen it. But because it was the distribution in Australia was so small, I can't be bothered to go catch it. Best
Yeah.
production design, we had The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. And taking out the Academy Award was, of course, Wicked.
I
I
did
think I definitely
Dune.
selected that.
I know I did Dune. I think just
Oh.
Dune because I'm just thinking of the scale of it, but it's not really like the practical
I went for Wicked, Keanu.
effects. Yeah, that's
The
it.
2 million
Yeah.
tulips
I
won
think
it
well
out for me.
deserved for Wicked because I think
I
a lot
agree.
of that was a real train, wasn't it? And the Emerald
Real
City train.
2 million tulips. They built the town. Lots of practical effects, minimal CGI.
I think that's what wins it over. Yeah, when it's actually there.
Yeah,
not so
100%.
much the scale of whatever it is, because
Hmm.
Dune is just like huge in
you don't
like
see
huge in
you-
scale. But
you don't see Marvel movies picking up best production design because it's all just on a soundstage
that's true. There's just a blue screen behind all of it.
behind everything. Yeah.
Blue or green?
This is one I'm pretty sure you got right, Keanu. We've got Best Original Song, and we had El Mal from Amelie Perez, The Journey from 6888, Like a Bird from Sing Sing, Mi Camino from Amelie Perez, and Never Too Late from Elton John. And the winner was El Mal.
What a
no way.
went on a whim and did that. Yeah.
It was a one from 5, and you got it out. That's pretty good.
There we go.
Best documentary short: Death by Numbers, I Am Ready Ward, An Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, or The Only Girl in the Orchestra. And the winner of that one was The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
Oh, I put Death by Numbers.
I
This
went
was
for
just
I
going
Am
off
Ready
the
Ward.
name title
Yeah,
vibes.
For the more obscure ones, we really did do that, didn't we?
They did.
Okay. Best documentary feature: Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain War, Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat, or Sugarcane. What have we gone with, Keanu?
This is for documentary feature. I went for Sugarcane, but I think it was No Other Land that won it.
And you know what, Keanu? I went for No Other Land. That's
And
another
he's
point
landed
it. I did.
Jeez.
Next up, we've got Best Sound. It was A Complete Unknown, June, Amelia Perez, Wicked, or The Wild Robot. Wicked was not picking this one out. Which one do you think won, Keanu?
Wild Robot?
It was June Part 2 for Best Sound.
What did I put? I did put June Part 2.
I was saying you definitely put
Yeah.
June Part 2. I remember that. Yeah. I went for A Complete Unknown. That was way off.
I think sound was like probably like the biggest part of Dune that I remember. Like just the audible atmosphere of it was just like, yeah. Memorable. And thus, I think well deserved.
You know, I'm looking through the next ones, and I feel like you got a few of these next ones, right, Keanu? Next, we've got Best Visual Effects, Alien, Romulus, Better Man, June Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or Wicked.
June,
what did you
surely.
go for?
June.
It was June! And there's
June
no
on
way...
back to back.
Yep, there's no way I selected that. Where's Visual Effects? Visual Effects, yeah, I went for Wicked. Nope.
Why is my pen not working? My pen's not working.
Having technical difficulties, folks. That's okay.
Why can I draw? Let me draw!
Maybe, do you want to grab out a piece of paper and start taking notes for you?
Hang on. Let's see. Edit. Does this work? Nope. Markup.
I'll take
Freehand.
notes for the rest of your ones, Keanu. Don't
Color.
worry.
This. It's
okay.
Last.
I'll keep track of the rest of them for you. So,
I think I'm on 5?
There's no way you're on 5. I refuse to believe that.
Wait, so I got supporting actor,
Yeah. You had Kieran
Screenplay.
Culkin.
both screenplays.
Yeah.
I got El Mal.
Yeah.
I've got sound and visual effects. 6.
Okay, you're up to 6.
No, I've got 6.
Okay. I'll mark that down for you. All right. Next on the list, we just did visual effects, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next, we've got Best Live Action Short. We had Aline, Anuja, I'm Not a Robot, The Last Ranger, or The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent, and the winner was I'm Not a Robot.
Got
What did
it.
you go for, Keanu?
I got
You
it.
got
I got it. I'm not a robot.
Incredible. Could you tell me one fact about that film for me?
The title has 4 words in it. That's
That's the cinema analysis you get from the Cinemaniacs.
I think the reason I picked it was just like, you know, it was a strong title. It had a lot of like gravitas to it. I think that was the word I used.
I mean, you know the saying, Keanu, you should always judge a book by its cover. Like, that's just the rules.
7.
For
7.
Best Live Action Short, I went for The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent. Yep. Bum, bum. Best Cinematography. We had The Brutalist, June Part 2, Amelia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu. What did you go for?
I went for Dune Part 2 again. I thought Dune was going to do well, but it did well, but not quite as much.
I went for Nosferatu. Don't know what I was thinking with that one. Best International Feature, there's no way we got this one right. The nominees were I'm Still Here, Girl with the Needle, Amelia Perez, Seed of a Sacred Fig, or Flow. What did you go for?
I went for... What did I go for? I went for Amelia Perez.
And the winner was I'm Still Here for Best International Feature. And I'm actually
Mm,
quite sure I also clicked Emilia Perez from memory.
just they hyped it that much.
Yeah, and it was also it had 13 nominations for an international film. At that point, it really looked like it was going to sweep.
Yeah.
I went for The Girl with the Needle.
That's the Danish one.
I had it highlighted, Keanu. I had I'm Still Here highlighted, and I crossed it out.
The fumble.
Oh, the fumble is real. All right. Best original score: Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, or The Wild Robot. Winner was Brutalist. What did you go for?
I went for Wicked for some stupid reason.
Wasn't a lot of
I
original
definitely
score
changed
in
my
that
mind
one.
with
Yeah.
that one. I didn't think. I feel like I changed it because it wasn't. Yeah.
I know, but it was your responsibility to keep up with which ones you change. You can change your mind, don't you?
Ah.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. What did I go for original score? I went for. Where's original score?
Column 2, third from the bottom.
Column 2, third from the bottom. I went for Wicked. That was wrong.
Not the best guess.
No, not a good guess at all.
Best actor.
Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Sing Sing. Coleman Domingo from Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes from Conclave, Sebastian Stan from The Apprentice. Which one did you go for?
Best actor. I went for. With much hope, I went for Ralph Fiennes in Conclave.
As did I. But rest in peace. It was not him. It was Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, who I'm sure deserves it.
Yeah, that's 2 Oscars for him now.
Yeah.
I think he's still the youngest to ever win the Best Actor.
But Ralph Fiennes, he deserved one, Keanu. Surely he deserved
He'll
one.
get an honorary one, surely.
Yeah.
At least. Right?
Yeah. Did you get any right since I said I'd start keeping track? I have not been keeping track. Full disclosure. Since I had 6. How many have you got?
I have
since
7
then?
still.
You have 7 now.
I still have 7, yeah.
Okay. So you got which one did you get right after I said I'd start keeping track?
It was the El Mal one? No, it was the something.
Let me scroll up. Was it cinematography? No, live action. Was it live action short?
Yeah, live action short. So that's my 7th, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think that was 6, but we might have to go back. We'll see what the title is. I'm getting competitive now. Best director. Best director, we had Sean Baker for Nora, Brady Corbett for it's Corbett for The Brutalist, James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, James Audiard for Emilia Perez, or Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez, or Coralie Fargo for The Substance, and the winner was Sean Baker for Nora. There is no way I clicked that. What did you click?
I went for The Substance, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I went for The Substance as well. What a shame.
I'm surprised we didn't really see a Nora coming when it came to, like, you know, breaking in some Oscars, because looking on Letterboxd, the ratings were like really, really high and didn't seem to go down. Like everyone seemed to really, really like it, enjoy it.
I think we overestimated, like, you know, every year they say that the Oscars don't give people the like horror movies the time of day.
Yeah,
and I think we really thought that that was going to change. No,
I think we made some like well-informed predictions, like a well-informed, you know, hypothesis on a horror film hasn't won it yet, and if there was any time to do it, it'd be now.
The Lambs, yeah.
So I don't think the Oscars really care about, you know, doing things in good timing. They just go for what do they go for? Who knows?
Yeah, whatever the Academy wants. For Best Actress, we had Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison for Nora, Demi Moore for The Substance, and Fernando Torres for I'm Still Here. And as you know, I'm sure, Keanu, the winner was Mikey Madison for Nora, who by all accounts definitely deserves it, but I was really hoping Cynthia Erivo would win. Who did you have for your prediction?
I really thought and really wanted Demi Moore to win.
Yes. She absolutely deserved it for The Substance.
Because again, like I feel like, yeah, if there was any time to give her an Oscar, now's a good time.
I agree.
People do say it's her best role that she's ever done, and she's been great in a lot of things, and she's been in movies that pretty much everyone's watched. I think Ghost is one movie that everyone knows about, and that is the movie of that.
Demi Moore's filmography, yeah. No, that's all right. And the last category for the one we've all been waiting for, it's Best Picture. The nominees were Nora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, or Wicked. What did you go for, Kiat?
I put Dune.
But Dune, I went for Conclave, and the winner was Nora.
Yeah, Nora just,
who came away with a lot of nominations. So it's time to Time to calculate the scores, Keanu. I want you to go back through yours and make sure you had 7. We'll edit this out.
Yep.
I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7. I had 7 in total.
So I have adapted screenplay. I have supporting actor.
Yep.
I have original screenplay.
Wait, read out who you picked for those ones, though, so we can remind people of what you picked. If you can.
Oh, God, it's freaking covering the...
It's alright, don't worry. No, it's cool. It's cool.
So for writing original screenplay, I got Honora.
Uh-huh.
For visual effects and sound, I've got Dune, Part 2, so that's 3.
Yep.
I've got... something... El Mal, the song.
Yes, that's
Landed
4.
that one. Got... supporting actor, Kieran Culkin. 5.
Kieran Culkin, of course, yep.
And we've got...
Oh, is that it?
Wait.
You tapped out at 5.
I gotta work in the system here. So...
That's okay.
Here we go. So... Wait, go back.
While you're figuring that out, I might remind people of my picks. So mine was Real Pain, actor supporting role, Honora writing original screenplay, Conclave writing adapted screenplay, production design Wicked, No Other Land documentary feature film, Wicked costume design, and In the Shadow of the Cypress for animated short film, bringing me up to a tidy 7 out of 23.
So we've got actor in supporting role. We've got original and adapted screenplay. We got both screenplay things right. I think we both did.
Of course, that's the category that you'd know for, of course, yeah.
Film editing I got.
Yep.
Wait, film editing was Honora, wasn't it?
Film editing was...
It was Honora.
It was Honora, yes.
I did not get that, never mind.
Ooh.
I got El Mal, so that's 4. I've got... In Central Feature, no, didn't get that one. I got the I'm Not a Robot.
Yes, that's 5.
That was 5.
What was I'm Not a Robot for again? That was for
live action short.
Oh, live action short film, yeah.
And sound and visual effects, June Part 2.
So that's 6.
Oh, that's 6, yeah, sorry.
That makes me the winner of 7! We'll be back next year, folks, to see if Keanu can take the crown off me for the Cinemaniac of the year.
What do we get from this? We got that intuition can get you only get you so far.
Intuition can get us to precisely 7 correct choices, Keanu. That's what we've learned.
33. Oh, not even 33%. Just shy of like
shy of 30%.
Of even like 25%. Yeah. I really did think there was a big part of that thought I was going to go 23 for 23. I thought that.
Remember, I said I was lucky to get 5. I'm happy with 7.
This is immediately tricking us, though, Alex. Freaking the hype with Emilia Perez. Everyone thought he was going to win 12 Oscars. Everyone's going to be angry. Everyone's going to be, if Emilia Perez wins, we're going to watch the Oscars again. But no, they came through and did some good. So,
and you know what? I think some like interesting things for the night is that Emilia Perez had 13 nominations, which was the most ever for a non-English language film. And it only came away with 2 Oscar nominations. Very interesting.
Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to add, Kieran Culkin's speech for his acceptance of
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. Oh, that was actually my favorite moment. That was awesome.
That was really wholesome.
You said you'd be 4. If I got an Oscar, I've got an Oscar.
Genuinely iconic.
Wow, that's crazy.
So where does that put the So Honora had 4.
Honora came through at the end, yeah.
What was the scores?
So, Honora won 4. So, wait, no. Honora won editing, picture, director, actress.
Yeah.
4. And something else. I do think Honora won the most.
I think they won the most. I'm curious what the order was after that.
Let's see. Dune had 2. I don't think he only got 3.
Oh, you know what? They this was another bit of controversy. The in the in memoriam section, they only gave David Lynch about 5 seconds. And look, I don't think that was much less than anybody else, but I think Morgan Freeman did a dedicated thing for Gene Hackman. But we lost so many big names this year. It would have been like actually nightmarish to put that together.
And
I
Gene
know,
Hackman was really recent.
yeah, it's
And
true.
it was it was pretty creepy, like the whole thing that went down. I don't know if you know, Alex, but like there was a gas leak in his house, and they like didn't find him or his wife for ages because he was a recluse. He was a bit of a reclusive person, so the media wasn't really in his face all the time, like they are with other people. So that was like kind of like shocking, really. I don't
That's actually
any other word for
that,
it. Yeah, it's not.
that is really sad. I haven't been able to find a scoreboard. I've really fumbled here. Oh, here we go. List of winners so far. Wait.
Nora got 4. Yeah,
So Honora had 4.
Dune
Surely,
has 2. I don't think any got 3 though. I don't think so.
Hang on.
Amelia Perez with 2.
I'm on the
Oh, the
Wikipedia
Brutalist.
page.
I think the Brutalist has more than 2. Cinematography and actor.
I see.
And
All right.
4, 3. Yeah.
I cannot be bothered to go through this one. So I think we'll call our discussion of the Oscars there, and we'll be back after the break for the Hall of Fame and the Cinemaniacs quote quiz. Unless you have anything else you want to add, Keanu.
I think just one more interesting thing. I don't think because I don't know, it's just because we didn't see a lot of these films. So it doesn't really give me a place to give my 2 cents really on any of this. But I think from the buzz I'm hearing everywhere from my friends from uni or just the media in general, there wasn't anything that was outrageously wrong. Something that everyone was still like, "Oh my god, how did this absolute robbery?" I don't think anything got, I don't think anything was an outrageous thing.
I think the closest to that was just supporting actress. A lot of people are annoyed Ariana Grande didn't pick it up, but I think other than that, you're right.
Actually, Amelia Perez won 2. How'd they win 2? I'm not. I can't. Can we be upset, Alex? I think we're just being herd-minded.
We are a little bit. No, it's true. You know what? Let's be positive. One of the takeaways from the Oscar should be, out of the films we haven't seen, Keanu, what are we going to go away and watch?
I think we should watch Honora.
Yes,
I haven't seen
absolutely.
Honora. I've seen a bit of Honora, but I haven't seen Honora.
Yep.
What else do we have here?
I want to watch Honora. I want to watch The Brutalist.
Oh yeah, Brutalist.
The Brutalist, absolutely. And what were the other Best Picture nominees? There was one of the Best
Complete
Pictures.
Unknown, the Bob Dylan one.
Yeah, no, I need to go away and watch June too. I never saw that.
Yeah, I thought June was like powerful.
I have homework amidst all my uni homework. I have 3 films I need to go watch.
It's interesting how the first June movie I think took away 5 pretty big Oscars when it came out. I don't remember where it came out. 2021.
Yeah.
I think the sequel doesn't give it anything with a sequel with like a part 2 on it. Just give it. I don't know. Sort of like I don't know. It splits it a bit.
Like, if you think about the people that are voting on this, they're like the most artistic purists.
Yeah.
Like
sequel unoriginal. Don't like it.
Cheapens the art. But you know
Next,
what?
Please.
One more thing I would like to add, and this is actually really inspiring. Look at the Best Picture nominees. These are blockbuster films with upwards of $100 million budget, some of them. Do you know what the budget for Honora was, Keanu? It was $6 million.
Which goes to show everybody that I'm right when I do say that...
Yeah, go, continue.
I think I say this every episode, but like...
Let him cook.
when the pre-production stage has all the fundamentals there, and people put the thought into what they're doing, it comes out the other end pretty damn well.
Absolutely.
As we saw. $6 million doesn't matter the budget.
This is one thing I want to... To the film students out there, there's nothing stopping you from going and making an Honora. Like, you hold one of these in your hand every day that can shoot in 4K, 24 frames a second. Now, you probably won't win an Oscar for the movie shot on an iPhone, but I want to see the first person that can. That would be really cool.
It comes from in here.
I agree. And we'll leave it there, folks. We'll be back after the break for the Cinemaniacs Hall of Fame and Quote Quiz. See you then.
Welcome back to Cinemaniacs, folks. For this is the segment that we like to call Hall of Fame, where we pick one film or a few. I think it doesn't matter what the rules are. We pick one film that we believe belongs in the highest tier of films, whether it's for their iconic characters, their iconic performances from actors, or cinematography, or story, of course. These are the films that are thoroughly enjoyed and loved by many. Without further ado, Alex, give us your pick for the Hall of Fame this week.
Absolutely. Look, we make the rules. We choose what gets on the Hall of Fame. We choose how many films we want to put in. You can't hold us to that. This is our podcast.
This is our podcast. Go on.
We make the rules. Look, my pick for this week, I wanted to pick one from the Best Picture nominees. And I was really tossing up between Conclave and Substance. And see, Keanu, we just had a little break in filming, and Keanu was being very cagey about which film he picked. So I'm going to be equally cagey. I'm not going to pick the one I was going to pick. I'm going to go with Conclave.
Isn't that one you picked?
I was gonna go. I was gonna go with the Substance because I thought you wanted to do Conclave, but I'm gonna go with Conclave. And now I want to hear your pick. Yeah.
I picked this one out of the blue because it is the film that is part of your next assignment. That is like your care package I send you every now and then.
Yes.
This is one of the 6 I'm going to be giving you. This is Guillermo del Toro's wonderful, amazing fantasy film, Pan's Labyrinth. Absolutely,
yes,
an amazing film. What else to say about it? Just awesome.
And it's going on the Hall of Fame.
I think it's from 2006, and like, man, it has not aged. I need to watch it again. I'm about due to revisit Pan's Labyrinth because I remember watching it the first time. I was knocked flat on my face.
You'd have to watch it before you lend it to me then. But first, we have the Cinemaniacs movie quote quiz. Each week on the podcast, I'll be quizzing Keanu on a quote from a film that maybe he's seen. I'm pretty sure he's seen this one. And, he won't know which film I picked. He won't know the quote in advance. But he should be able to tell me the name of the movie, at the very least. And for bonus points, he should be able to tell me the name of the actor or character. I'll be lenient today. Who said it? So the quote this week, Keanu, is... Our faith is a living thing precisely because it walks hand in hand with doubt. If there was only certainty and no doubt, there would be no mystery, and therefore no need for faith.
This is from a film that we just mentioned about 5 seconds ago from your Hall of Fame pick. That is, it is Conclave. I'm trying to think Conclave. Of the damn name of the character. I know it's Ralph Fiennes, but the damn name of the character is...
the actor's fine.
I'm going to call him Cardinal.
Cardinal Ralph Fiennes, yes.
Hey, Cardinal.
You are, of course, correct, Keanu, as you often are.
That's a great quote. I remember that was like, I was like, damn, that is a great line right there.
Yeah, that was a really good part of the film. And I think this year we've been blessed with a lot of good films. Here's to 2025. I hope we have a few new Oscar-worthy films the next few months that we can make podcasts about. Look, I just want to quickly address, we haven't made a podcast the past couple of weeks, and I feel like we're a little bit rusty today. I'm not sure if that's been coming across.
Yeah, we're a bit shaky, a bit,
Yeah, we got to get it back together. But look, Keanu and I, we're going to keep this podcast going, obviously. We probably won't have it on as strict a schedule, like, probably won't be every Thursday, at least for the next couple of weeks while I've got uni and Keanu's got his numerous projects that he's always working on. But whenever there's a film that we see that we feel like is worth watching, we'll absolutely make a podcast about it. Maybe we'll still do our retrospectives and go back, but we're gonna. It just the point of my rambling here is that it won't be every Thursday. It'll be some Mondays, some Tuesdays. Who knows? Maybe once a fortnight.
That's fine. We're looking for quality over quantity, folks. We don't want to pump out just some trash for you guys to just an hour of noise to deafen your ears with. Yeah, every episode we thoroughly enjoy it. We hope that you enjoy it the same as we do. Yeah,
they don't need another episode about Wolfman, isn't it? Like, did that really help anyone? No,
unless people do like, you know what? Maybe just for the entertainment, I'll just go a bit more. I'll give you a bit more honesty, a bit more passionate honesty when it comes to talking about films that I hate. So maybe a bit more shouting and a bit more cursing. No, I'm kidding.
You'll have to tune in next time to see, folks. Thank you very much for listening to Cinemaniacs. Hope you all stay safe. Hope you all had a chance to watch the Oscars. Comment in our post. Tell us what you thought of the Oscars. Send us a message in. You can fill out that Google form and we'll read it out the next podcast that we record. Do you have any closing thoughts, Keanu?
Any closing thoughts? I think it's the same as always. It's do enjoy, watch great films. Let us know if you want us to look at a film or a director or anything. We're happy to hear your thoughts, and we'll get around to it. I think that's it. Enjoy, folks.
Too easy. Have a great rest of your afternoon, folks. Thank you for listening to the Cinemaniacs podcast, and we'll see you next time on the silver screen. Have a good afternoon, everyone.